the puppeteer of Blue Lock and the most balanced player in terms of overall ability, up against the demon of Blue Lock and the most clinical striker, probably the best there is. These two are part of France's Paris X-Gen and are a part of the top 5 strikers in Blue Lock. So we are going to be looking at their stats and abilities to see who is the overall better player. Make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe for more Blue Lock content. Itoshi Rin, the puppeteer of Blue Lock, probably the most gifted of all the players. With his goal of destroying Sai and Isagi, he keeps improving after every game, developing new weapons and ways to achieve his goal. After he's already exploited the Blue Lock system to join the U20 team, his sights are now set on improving his skills and claiming victory over Sai and Isagi. Itoshi Rin boasts the highest base stats for any player in Blue Lock, showing his ability is considerably higher than the rest from the moment he entered Blue Lock. With all 5 attributes being speed, jumping, quickness, power and spatial awareness being the highest, basically at its limit point, gives us reason to believe that Rin Itoshi has the aptitude to unlock Metavision, although he is yet to use it. Rin's bag is very deep as he possesses superior footballing technique in comparison with all the other Blue Lock players, as he is really good at taking direct free kicks and making offensive passes, moving the ball forward in order to reach the goal. Now let's take a look at his skills and abilities. Rin has a mixture of abilities using puppet control, off-the-ball movement and spatial awareness, which allows him to control not only his teammates, but also the opposing players, as he is able to predict their movements and set up traps, making players do exactly what he wants them to do. Finishing it off with his insane shot accuracy, you'd swear Rin could score from anywhere on the field. Rin has an outside of the box curve shot that finds the top corner every time, with keepers such as Gagamaru even praising him. Rin has also just unlocked a new type of shot with the help of Charles, the heart of PXG, in their match against FC Barca, not relying heavily on curve and finesse, but instead using insane shot power. Rin is also a playmaker, which is a player who controls the flow of the team's offensive play and is often involved in passing moves which lead to goal. This is done through their vision, technique, ball control and creativity. Instead of Metavision, Rin used what is referred to as the Destroyer Eyes, where he goes berserk and plays purely on instinct, destroying everything hideously. He used this in the Blue Lock vs Japan U20 match in order to stop his brother Itoshi Sai, who was dominating the field. It took him a few attempts, but he ended up intercepting the ball, which led to one of the most iconic goals scored by Isagi Yoichi. Whether on offense or defense, Rin's playstyle consists of him grasping the abilities of both his teammates and opponents, and forcing out their best plays and abilities, and manipulating them in his efforts to score goals for himself. With every play he makes, Rin aims to crush his opponents quickly and efficiently, in turn destroying them hideously. Rin's off-the-ball movement, which is his positioning when he doesn't have the ball, makes use of his opponent's positions and blind spots to maneuver the field and score goals. Which leads us to his puppet controlling football, which is Rin's main playstyle. By controlling and manipulating what his opponents think after identifying his strengths and weaknesses, he is able to outplay them. Rin uses superior technique and physical ability to create scenarios that will result in a goal, using feints and turns to get past players. The genius of Blue Lock, some may say.
That's all.
Shidou Ryusei, the demon of Blue Lock, probably the most him player in the whole of Blue Lock. He is the most hostile player of the bunch, which is crazy seeing as though we have players like Baro still around. While he is often seen as uncontrollable because his skills far surpass the level of output most players can muster, Shidou is a player that is extremely versatile with great speed, power, jumping ability and awareness for goal. He seems to be unstoppable when found in a goal scoring position. destroying tanks such as Kunigami and sent him sliding into the wildcard while only operating on instinct, creating the strongest pure striker with an eye for goal like no other. Looking into his physical stats, he is not all that impressive, although his strength is good for someone his size and against regular players. When a good defensive player with strength and is able to anticipate where he's going, he can be stopped, just like what Rayo did in the U20 match. However, his jumping is a skill that can only be surpassed by a select few, as he is able to jump into the sky to make interceptions or to score one of the best goals in Blue Lock, his overhead kick against the Blue Lock 11. His speed is also one of his greatest assets, as it allows him to blast right through players as he makes a run towards goal. This also increases his reaction speed when trying to react to a pass, which allowed him to reach the ball quicker than even Shigiri in the U20 match. Now let's take a look at his skills and abilities. Shidou is a goal poacher who is able to know where the goal is even when he's not looking at it, as he had his back to goal but he could sense it in the U20 match. He also has superior football technique, as he is one of the 2 players in Blue Lock to possess top tier stats alongside Itoshi Rin. Shidou is also very confident in his ability to score goals on his own because of his superior stats. Shidou's main ability, his extreme spatial awareness, takes into account players' positions and weapons, mainly geared towards goal. His awareness in the penalty area is alien-like, as he is able to navigate it with pure instinct. His reflexes are also insane, taking account of his positioning and opponent's position in order to best utilize his weapon for the best shot at goal. His reflexes and speed allow him to get to any point on the field faster than anyone else could, and his body allows him to perform incredible physical feats, which leads us to his drive shot, an accurate and powerful shot that is usually used from range, which is Shidou's main method of scoring. He used this twice against Blue Lock 11, scoring a bicycle kick and the dragon drive. He is able to perform these shots from multiple positions, inside or outside the penalty area, using his immense reflexes to make the drive shot. But can the Demon of Blue Lock beat Itoshi Rin? Going off of the base stats alone, it's clear to see which of the 2 titans takes this one, but we'll be trying to see who will take the win on the field. Now, taking a look at their current positions in their team, they play in the same position, so this could be seen as a 1-to-1 comparison, although this will be judged on their play against each other on the field and not how it would go in a 1v1. During the 3rd selection, Shidou scored an average of around 2 goals a game, which was higher than anyone else besides Rin. This is also due to how versatile Rin's shot making is and how he can control the field to lead to his own goals. But in the perspective of a pure striker in the penalty box, Shidou is second to none, as we saw with his 2 goals against Blue Lock 11. Although the passer does make a difference here, but their current team has a passer that can work with both of them, so it's valid. In terms of dribbling, Itoshi Rin is actually insane, as he went 1 by 1 with every player he could find in the U20 match, drawing out their skills and beating them with it in his berserker form, whereas Shidou's dribbling ability isn't quite as good, so there's no way he'd be able to take Rin head on. Although with their movements, it'll be hard for Rin to keep up with Shidou's pace and agility as he runs towards goal. But the level of Rin's spatial awareness could be what helps to shut down Shidou, so it would not be easy to throw Rin off. We were shown in the U20 game that Shidou is not completely unstoppable, as he was locked up by Rayo after coming on as a substitute, because his spatial awareness is not greater than Rayo's. In that situation, I believe Rin would have a better time dealing with Rayo, but his chameleon ability could prove difficult. But we were also shown in the U20 match that Rin was also blocked by Aiku, which is the same person Rayo copied with his chameleon ability. So it's pretty hard to tell which one would be better in that situation. Rin is really hard for Shidou to stop, especially if he gets into range of taking a shot. And even if he's not in range, he can just dribble past and get to his shooting range, as he has done so many times in the past. especially against players such as Isagi, who is able to analyze the game almost to the same level. So in this case, I think Rin would win. Rin is less reliant on another good player beside him, while also being able to utilize the players around him, which would give him the edge against almost anyone. Thanks for watching the video. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below and leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.